Flock Nation, welcome in to Primetime, the #1 segment on HSN. I'm going to get serious real quick before we get into the deep dives of college football. Pat McAfee, how dare you steal our name? This Sunday, Pat McAfee had a new promo on his show called Primetime. He stole our name. What are your thoughts on that, James?
Look, I love Pat McAfee. Pat, you're all good. Keep it going.
All right, now let's actually talk college football. Give me your thoughts on Oklahoma falling short to Oklahoma State.
I mean, just a couple weeks ago, I saw myself drinking the Oklahoma Kool-Aid. I'm not going to lie. I even learned a bit of their fight song. It's called the Boomer Sooner, folks.
Sing it for me.
I mean, yeah, I thought Gabriel was the answer for that team, and I thought they were bound for the college football playoff.
Just watching that team, I never thought they were bound. I mean, their defense I never thought was big. I saw Gabriel was just hot against that Texas game. But I'm going to give a lot of kudos to Oklahoma State. That is a well-coached football team.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. Did you see them storm the field? They stole the goalpost.
Yeah, no.
That's like just why?
All right, next let's talk about this. Your Dame fell to Clemson. What are your thoughts on this?
Okay, I'm going to need camera one. Zoom in on me. Okay, never mind. I guess I can't have that. But I'm going to take these glasses off for a second, and let's get real. Notre Dame, ever since the guy Marcus Freeman's taken over, I thought he was the answer. I thought the Freeman era is what we needed because that guy, Brian Kelly, I was glad we got rid of him. But back-to-back 3-loss seasons, I mean, dadgummit, man, we need to do better. We got to come back next season. I'm calling it right now. With the expanded playoffs, Notre Dame, college football playoff next year. Go Irish.
Are you going to give Clemson Tigers? You're going to give the Clemson Tigers any credit for beating Notre Dame or no? Oh. You heard what Dabo said. You got to start buying stock in Clemson. You're just not buying your stock right now?
Absolutely not.
Like you're not on that Robin Hood? You're not buying the stock?
No, I'm not buying the stock. Look, did they maybe not have their best player, Shipley? Yeah, but it just came down to that kid, Sam Hartman. I love him. He just couldn't throw for anything Saturday. I mean, it's happened a couple times this year, but it's okay. Look, we're going to come back. We're going to get a new quarterback for next season, and we're going to be ready to perform.
All right, let's hit on the college football playoff. So the rankings, the top 6, they stayed the same. We got Ohio State 1, Georgia 2, Michigan 3, Florida State 4, Washington 5. That's the big 5 right now.
Yep.
Who do you think out of those 5 is going to be the one not to make it? Who's the odd man out?
Who's the odd man out? Honestly, I'm going Michigan. Because in the Big Ten championship, you're probably going to have to play Ohio State. And I just like the odds of Ohio State making it farther than Michigan, especially because we got a little bit of a scandal in Michigan.
Honestly, I think that Michigan shouldn't even be allowed to play in this college football playoffs, but those penalties will kick in next season. But here's my thing about Ohio State. Outside of Marvin Harrison, they literally have no explosion on that offense. And Kyle McCord is just bad. I'm sorry. He is flat out bad.
Okay, I got one question for you. Are they winning games?
If I flip this water bottle, then yes. No, I've been practicing this, guys, for a while. I mean, they actually are winning games, though, yeah.
So I feel like we're fine. Now, let's move on to another team, though, close to the playoff. Texas. They got their quarterback, Quinn Ewers, out. But do you think it's time they bring in the young kid, Arch Manning?
They need to.
I mean, I think he's the answer, folks. I mean, when your celestial pool is Eli Manning and Peyton Manning, you got to go to the kid, right?
How about that Bama?
Bama? I mean, Saban's
They're winning games.
Dude, Saban's got them right back into where we always see them. They're always competing in, like, the college football playoff.
They're going to get Georgia in the SEC championship, most likely.
Oh, yeah, and that's going to be a dogfight.
If Bama wins, you think they sneak in?
Oh, of course, yeah. If you win your, conference's championship, of course you're going to make it to the college football playoff.
And we'll just talk about another team that's undefeated that we just haven't hit on real quick, Washington. To me, Michael Penix is the best quarterback in the nation right now.
I mean, it's hard to disagree with you. I mean, maybe when it comes draft time, we're going to change our minds and maybe go back to USC's Caleb Williams. But right now, the kid's he's playing great. But the odd thing about it, he's a lefty. We don't see a lot of those guys.
Tua, I mean, I know, you don't see much. And also, we can't forget about Oregon. I know Bo Nix is probably older than my dad. What is he, like 25 now playing in college football? But he's winning games.
But have you seen
his campaign? And they should be undefeated.
His campaign, bodacious, it's in Times Square. The dude is probably the biggest thing in college football, like Taylor Swift in real life.
That is true. All right, and quickly, let's just end it. Give me your quick predictions. Michigan versus Penn State.
Michigan versus Penn State. Look, I didn't think I'd find myself ever saying these words, but I think Penn State's getting the job done. I think Michigan's got too many off-the-field shenanigans going on right now where they're just not going to be able to focus on this Nittany Lion team, and you're going to see them steal a game.
It is the same Penn State team literally every year. Nothing changed. They are going to get murdered by Michigan.
Bro.
Michigan will win by 21+. That is my bold take.
Dude, Happy Valley is gonna be.
Happy Valley is about to be Sad Valley. Michigan is gonna walk in and take over the trap.
It is going to be 100,000. Let me say again, 100,000 drunk maniacs going crazy, rooting for the Penn State Nittany Lions, and they ain't losing.
They are 100% losing. It is the same team every year. Drew Auer is not him.
I mean, we'll just have to see. Well, that's all from us today. Let's move on to our next segment, a commercial.